Come with me to day 2 of IVE's fan meeting in Korea. This morning I went to Daiso so I could pick up some things like a photo card holder that I could attach to my bag. I was inspired by the baby dives yesterday and their little keychains and photo cards. As you can see, it does look like they kind of figured out the merch line situation after yesterday, but I still headed straight to the ticket box so that I could pick up my tickets, and they actually put the wristband on the left side for day 2. And then I checked out the other booths that were in the area. Since I was trying to buy some albums for some friends, I headed straight to the Lucky Draw booth, which is good because they actually ended up cutting off the line shortly after me. Once again, did not win the High Buy event, although the guy in front of me actually did, so that means I was literally one person away from winning. But these are the cute photo cards that I did get, and then Wonyoung, I guess, has his new Deep and Slow ice cream sponsorship, so they were handing these out for free. Then I waited for a friend, and this is where I was seated for day 2. I was pretty much on the opposite side of where I was. The set list for day 2 was pretty much identical to day 1, although I think the overall runtime of the concert was definitely shorter for this day. And I think that's because they cut down on the actual game segment portion. They did switch up the actual games, but for the ones like the camera finding segment, they ended up doing it as a group like this instead of individually like the previous day. I heard there were some baby dives who initially thought that this orange caramel cover was supposed to be a spoiler for a new IVE song, but honestly, they probably weren't even born yet when this song came out, so I'm not surprised. Also, these pink tracksuits that they came out in were so cute, and they performed TKO and all the same songs that they did yesterday. Then for the challenges, each member also switched up what they did from day 1, and even for the group challenge, they ended up doing 뽀삐 뽀삐 by Tiara. Now that I think about it, there was actually a lot of throwback to second gen groups during this concert. They also switched up the duo units, and so obviously each duo ended up doing different challenges too. Here's some more second gen throwback with Rockyu and Maboy. You know, people always talk about which day is the best day to go for multi-day concerts, but I will say day 2, and also being the last day maybe, the energy in the crowd was definitely much higher. Like the fan chants were all super loud. And I think even the members themselves kind of noted that energy difference between day 1 and day 2. This time, a lot of people were expecting the members to come out in the carts for the encore, and the baby dive in front of me got a signed ball from Ray, and she showed me it afterwards. For day 2, Anyoung stayed on stage while the other 4 members were kind of going around in the cart.